Giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahawah BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone and a sincere shalom to the Akenes out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. This is going to be a extremely quick video. Might only be 5 minutes or so. Not sure. I just know it's going to be real fast. This is your new covenant, man. What you see right now on the screen, man, this is this is your new covenant. For all you people out there that continuously say that we are in a new covenant, well, hey, there you have it. There you have it. This is it right here. This right here is your new covenant. You happy now? Right? You happy now? This right here is your new covenant. Somebody got shot yesterday, near and here. A few more the day before that. A few more the day before that. I mean, hell, people get shot every damn day. You got chemical warfare. You got fake food. You got chemicals in the air. You got polluted water. You know what I'm saying? You have false relationships. Unfaithful people in the world. Right? Gender war. Class war. Race war. Nuclear war. Well, but this is your new covenant. Entitled people. Right? Entitled people. Transformers. You have transhumanism. Right? All this other stuff, all these different religions, Christianity, paganism, Roman Catholic, Islam, Chrislam, atheism, Satanism, and all these other, it's all confusion. There was another chemical leak not too long ago. Actually, I think today. Maybe was it yesterday? Right? You have this, what you see on the screen. You really think in the new covenant people are going to be looking like this? You really think in the new covenant any of us is going to be looking like how we do? Wearing what we wear, doing what we do. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? In the new covenant, I'm not going to be sitting here doing these videos. You want to know why? Read it. Read Hebrews, the 8th chapter, and the 8th verse. Read Jeremiah 31 and 31. So many other scriptures go into this, man. We're not going to be sitting out there. We're not going to be standing out there wearing garments, having this argument whether we're in the new covenant or not, what doctrine is correct or not. You know what I'm saying? What faith you should believe in or not. You know what I'm saying? What having an argument of holidays. We gotta constantly look on the back of, look on the labels of food and making sure there ain't no crap in there, which is crap in everything. You know what I'm saying? You get sugar-free something. Oh, it's got aspartame. That ain't nothing but poison, man. You're drinking out of plastic. Bifin 7. You know what I'm saying? Plastic. Chemicals. Everything about this, but radiation. High dosage of radiation. Right? When you get your x-rays, your CAT scans, especially them, man. All that stuff, man. Everything is all backwards, man. Men and women thinking that they equal. Women thinking they're equal to men. Men thinking they're equal to women. You know what I'm saying? You want to know why? You want to know why you're having issues in your household? Well, society. Society doesn't teach you how to be a man and a woman. So then when a man doesn't know his place and the woman don't know her place, you have an issue. These women always keep saying, well, men always want power. That's our position to want power, but we just can't have it right now. The problem with you women is you want the power and you're not realizing that you can't handle it. And this is why you always having arguments with your husbands. Right? Husbands don't realize that you are the weaker vessel. You don't realize that you are the weaker vessel. You wonder why you're having issues? Because we're not no new covenant. That's why. That's why you're having issues. because we are not in the new covenant. Look at this, man. And I'm going on about this, showing y'all this on the screen to engrave it in your minds that we are not in the new covenant. If you any one of you believe that we are in the that we are in the new covenant, and you got something, you believe that Jesus, the one you call Jesus, had completed what he came to do. How come not too long after that our slavery happened, or at least the slavery that everybody knows about, right? Jesus completed what he had to do. But you got people looking like this on the screen, man. You got people looking like this. You walk, we literally living in an age where people have, it's like 80, 90, 100 different genders out now. But for some reason, you people think Jesus had completed. And then what gets me too about that is a lot of you people out there that claim we're in a new covenant believe that Jesus is coming back. If we're in a new covenant, then that means he's not coming back. You best get that out your mind. You best forget about your bullshit ass raptures and stuff like that. You best forget about that, man, because he ain't coming back if we're in the new covenant. Cause what's after the new covenant? You know what I'm saying? Look at this, man. Look at this. You telling me we're in a new covenant? Harford County teacher placed on leave after students see inappropriate video on Snapchat, but we in a new covenant though, right? Are you serious? Oh, do y'all remember the teacher with the mechanical breast? The giant mechanical breast? Yeah, y'all remember that. Oh, but we in a new covenant though, right? You got people in general. I'm not even just talking about kids. You got people in general looking at that monster. You know what's supposed to happen to that? Death. You know what's supposed to happen to a lot of people out here? The same thing. You really believe that I'm going to sit here and look at something like this that I'm looking at right now on this screen right here right now, right? And you think I'm going to really believe you when you tell me we're in a new covenant and I'm looking at something like this? Look at this and you tell me if we're in a new covenant. It should answer your question. It should answer your question right a fucking way. A little bit of a ramble session, but that's just the way most of my videos are, man. I know I say video probably gonna be 5 minutes. Well, it's a little past. It's just a bit past. Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 17. Also, I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hearken. Now, I'm going into this to show you that. Let me keep going, because this is talking about Israelites. This is therefore, hear, ye nations, and know, O congregation, what is among them. Hear, O earth. Behold, I will bring evil upon this people. That's what part of it. That's what is part of the evil. Looking like this. Looking like this. You want to know what else is part of evil? Us shooting and killing each other. Then, if we're in the new covenant, how come we have something called BLM, Black Lives Matter, and shit like that, man? Why the hell we calling ourselves black? We wouldn't be calling ourselves black people. There's gonna be no such thing as no damn black and white people in the kingdom, man. They're gonna be nations, man. Honestly, to be honest with you, man, the elect are the so-called white people. White is purification. Of course, they're gonna give themselves white, and they're gonna give us black. You know what black is? Void of light, death. And you really are black people. That's why I said the elect of Israel are the real so-called white people. But it's going to be nations, man. They ain't going to be going by light skin, brown skin, dark skin, all this other crazy skin mixed and all this other crap, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to be all that, man. It's going to be look, man, there's going to be none of this confusion in the new kingdom, in the new covenant, man. Right? A part of the evil is this, man. Black on black crime. Morbidly, more just absolutely obese, man. You know what I'm saying? Alcoholic, you know, being alcoholic, you know, drugs, all these other things that you see people doing, man, is not going to happen. Guess what? You know what I woke up to today? A husband and wife arguing. You think I'm gonna be sitting here saying, "Yeah, but we're in a new covenant, though." Yeah, they over there arguing. But we're in a new covenant, though. You sound fucking stupid, man. Anybody says that, man, you sound stupid. So that's why I'm going into this, man, because this is what you see in the day, man, proving that we are not in no new covenant. This is just a small example, man. Because why are people, and why do we have to see people looking like this, man? Right? Why are we looking like this? And why do we have to see people looking like this? I don't know if that guy's a Jake or not, but I'm just saying, even just seeing it, man, we know what's happening to Jake an awful lot, but we're just seeing this, man. It's just an abomination. That's not good. That's not good to even be around it, and that kills that whole just because he's doing it, that don't mean I got to, and hey, it's all right with me. No, being in a society with any of that crap going on, man, is wicked, man. We're not supposed to be exposed to this stuff, man. Right? We're not supposed to be exposed to transformers and stuff like that. We're not supposed to see that. Your children is damn sure not supposed to see that, man. Right? So why are we going through this? Look up here again. Also, I set a watchman over you, saying, "Hearken to the sound of the trumpet." Now, this almost sounds like Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter, right? And even the 33rd chapter said, they're not going to hearken. So what happened? Destruction. And part of that destruction is the plague of the mind. When you read those two chapters, Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter, and the 17th verse, starting at the 17th verse, and the 33rd chapter, starting at the first verse, part of that the wickedness from, warning the wicked from their wicked way and stuff like that, and the wicked don't heed to the warnings. It said what? Sudden destruction. All that stuff is going to come upon them. And again, why did the Lord punish us in the first place? Because we went against him, man. Why are our women behaving the way they're behaving? Because we went against the Lord, man. We are, as men, are like the Lord's women. We went against him, man. Because we are his possessions, just like the women are our possessions. They belong to us. We don't belong to them. So by them saying that men belong to women, that's like us saying, well, the Lord belongs to us. And that's ass backwards, man. That's how backwards this fucking place is, man. Right? So because we went against the Lord, man, part of that destruction is what you're seeing right now, man. Part of that destruction is this right here. Okay? It says because what did we say? We said we won't hearken. We not hearing you. Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go do our own thing, man. Right? We're gonna burn incense into the Queen of Heaven. We're gonna burn incense into Baal and Baal Peor and all these other gods, man. Right? We're gonna follow our women to the very, very ends of the earth, man. And that's where we went off, man. Because the women are always the ones that follow these other gods first, and then you know who follow? Men, their husbands, and then their sons. And then you wonder why it's happening today, man. To get shot up with those injections, those chemical filled injections and stuff like that, right? You know their mothers, the mothers always force the children to get those crazy ass injections. And you know what's crazy? They don't ask questions, man. They don't ask questions of what is in them. What are you putting in my child? They don't ask that. Abortions and all that other stuff. You know, abortions is part of burning incense to the Queen of Heaven. Holidays. How do we learn holidays? Our mothers, our grandmothers, our great grandmothers, and after that, and so on and so on, man. How do we learn all this stuff, man? Why did we go to church? Some reasons are different than others, but for the most part, what do you hear? My mother put me in there as a child. I didn't have no say. So that's what happens. So it's the same thing today, man. It's the same exact thing today. You know what I'm saying? So you can see it. That this is why the Lord as severely punished us, man. This is why the Lord has severely punished us, man. Right? They said we're not going to hearken. We ain't going to do what you tell us to do. So you read Proverbs, the first chapter, and see what happens, man. The Lord get ready to laugh at your calamity. Right? Let's continue on, man. Right? It says, "Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law, but rejected it." Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. Right? "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me." You know what I'm saying? So that's the same thing, man. Right? You rejected the knowledge. Right? You rejected the knowledge, so now you lack it. So now you running around here wondering what the hell the answer is, when the answer is right there in front of you, but you continue to reject it because you want to know. You know what you say? The Bible is written by man. The Bible is this, and the Bible is that. The Bible, the Bible, the Bible, and the Bible is the only one that gives you the answer. We ask every other religion out there, what the hell is the answer, man? To the end all be all. What do you want to do? First off, do you even know what's get ready to happen? That's my thing. That's first off, before we even talk about preparation, do you even know what's going to happen? Because a lot of you you Muslims don't know, right? You demonic ass Muslims, y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? So that's first off, man. What exactly is going to happen? You know, because there aren't a lot of religions out there that even talk about the end days. Because part of preparation is knowing what the hell is going to happen. But a lot of these religions don't know what's going to happen. But you know what you'll turn around and say? You'll turn around and say that the Bible is written by man and all this other crap, man. All right. Verse 20, it says, "So what purpose cometh there to me incense from Sheba, all right, and sweet came from a far country." All right. It says, "Your burnt offerings are not accepted." Now remember, I think it was Amos, or was it Acts? I believe it was Amos. It said, "I will not smell of your solemn assemblies," right? You know what I'm saying? So on and so on. I believe that's 5 or something like that. I can't quite remember right now. But yeah, that's pretty much the same thing. Your burnt offerings are not acceptable. Neither, it says, "nor your sacrifice is sweet unto me," right? Because you're not sacrificing to the Lord, man. You're not doing it to the Lord. You're doing it to all these other gods. And the Lord said, I'm not smelling that shit. Like, what are you doing? Ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Verse 21. This is gonna be the last verse. "Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahawah BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, behold, I will lay stumbling blocks before this people." Let me go ahead and get this stumbling block. We already know what a stumbling block is. I mean, we say that an awful lot. A stumbling block means or occasion of stumbling block, stumbling fall. All right, means or occasion of stumbling block. Okay, so fall. You know, you're not balanced. You know what I'm saying? You're stumbling. You know, so when you stumble upon something, or English is messed up. You know, but you fall, you're tripping. You know what I'm saying? So stumbling block, like there's this little brick that's well, I think they took it out now, but in front of camp, uh, it was a brick that stood up and everybody would trip over it. So yeah, that's an prime example of a stumbling block. Even a spot that we were at before the spot that we are at now, you know, people would always trip like right in front of camp. You know, they'll all we actually seen some people actually did fall. So you know, that's a stumbling block, man. And the Lord said he's going to cast out stumbling blocks. What did he say again? "I will lay stumbling blocks before his people, and the fathers and the sons together shall fall upon them." Well, there you have a stumbling block. It says, "The neighbor and his friend shall perish." Now again, man, why does it just say the father and the son? Because with the men, you're talking about the entire family. So when you talk about the man, when you talk about a man, the man of a household, you're talking about you're talking about number one, obviously him. You're talking about wife or wives, or children, or it's like and children. Even the pet, even the pet. You're talking about them too, man. That man is the foundation of everything in that house, man. Okay, so there you have it, man. So again, part of the destruction, and this is, this is this right here, man. It's is this right here, man. Right? Here you have it. This is your new covenant. Goddamn sickos, man. This is your new covenant. Giving all praise on the glory to Yahawah BAHASHAM, Yahweh Shalom.